I don't know what everyone has against search and destroy, but I love search and destroy. So I mean, I just don't understand. But we've got some Switch. I've really only played Nuketown 24/7 because that's what yesterday for like the 2 hours I had before work. We tried to do like just straight up ground war. Couldn't get into any games with a good connection for some reason. I don't know why. I have to change the what's it called, the search settings to local only. I forgot about that. I forgot how that might help the connection, but we couldn't find a ground war game. So I feel like we did we try something else? I don't know. Corey's not next to me to ask, but I feel like we tried another game mode, but then we just ended up back in Nuketown 24/7, and that's kind of it. It's really all I've played. I haven't really played much of the multiplayer, much of anything really with this game. Fail knife right there. Shout out to that. And then somehow he ends up commandoing me, but this was a decently scored game, and we did win. So you take it for what it is. If you're gonna hate on it, you can hate on it. But remember, I'm not a kill streak person. I am not a sit back and play tactical person. I'm very aggressive, as you can always see. I spawn right out of spawn and I'm right over on the other side of the map all the time. But enough of that crap, because I really don't want to talk about that. What I do want to say is that so far, I'm getting back into Call of Duty. I mentioned this, that it's a Switch. It's hard to do, and I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm gonna play a lot of COD this weekend. Today, actually, of course. I think there's gonna be a lot more zombie stuff going up. I already have like 2 recordings for 2 specific videos that I want to make, and some stuff with that. I feel like that kind of stuff is more what I want to lean towards. More or less as multiplayer is just kind of something fun to do, which is always what it has been, and what I want it to continue to be is more of just like a hobby type thing. Get on, you play a game when you want to, you know what I mean? You don't stress over it. I'm only going to prestige one time again because I don't even prestiging for me is not worth it. It's just stupid to go through everything, unlock everything again, rank up, you know. It's just no fun. It literally is no fun for me. So probably only get to do it once. It doesn't really matter so much for me per se, because you know I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the game no matter what. So it's just whatever. So I had a decent amount of things I wanted to bring up. Well, I'll try to get other game modes out there, but there's no promises or guarantees. There's not even gonna be guarantees. That there's definitely not gonna be daily Black Ops videos, because we've went over the whole commentary thing, and I don't like putting out videos unless the commentary is solid. And this one was kind of pushed in a way, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I feel like everything that I want to talk about, I feel like is something that I shouldn't talk about, because it's like it's stuff maybe you don't think that. I feel like I'm not qualified to talk about them for some reason. I don't know why. I don't feel like I'm qualified to talk about like my opinions on like kind of crucial subjects, I guess, or like experiences and stuff. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not like qualified to talk about it for some reason. I don't know why I feel like that. But it literally it just is what it is, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I want to talk about the pick 10 system. Apparently, I knew you could get rid of your pistol, but I didn't know how. So I think I'm gonna try that out today, getting rid of my pistol, because to be completely honest, I don't think anyone's gonna be using pistols or secondaries in this game, except maybe that one launcher class that everyone has, because everyone likes to be able to shoot down air support. But I mean, if for an extra create class slot, I mean, for an extra like okay, I thought about this. All right, let's throw off the I pull off my secondary and then something else. And that opens up a possibility for me to be able to get 3 attachments on my gun. MP7 with fast mag and a grip or whatever it's called. I don't remember. I don't know if it was specifically called a grip or whatever, but to reduce the recoil is really good. And you think you throw that together with a silencer, the MP7 is going to be really good. So I mean, just all the different combinations kind of you can come up with when you can max out a gun with 3 different attachments, and especially when the quick draw attachments and sleight of hand attachments, or sleight of hand perks, or if you want to call it that, are only unlockable through the attachments for the gun. Like they're not a perk anymore. At least I don't think they are. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far to rank up to figure it out, and I'm not really pushing to get there either, if you know what I mean, you know. I mean, I'd rather work than kind of play Call of Duty. I don't know. It's more fun at work, I guess. Call of Duty's too rage-inducing for me. When you play a game for so long, I think the little things in the game, me and Corey had a big discussion about this, about how the community for Call of Duty literally sucks. I mean, the people that play it just ruin the game. You know, they take this game that these developers on both sides of the thing, both sides of the table, put so much time and effort into, and then they just like completely like be douchebags in the game and don't even like play solid. You know, they camp, they be noobs, they use the gayest things, and I don't know why that is. You know, it's not the game, it's the player. But oh, I kind of want here. Let's talk about this really fast. How does everyone like the whole like 5-minute break in between domination games? Domination games are now, I think, officially on a time limit, which is kind of nice. I like that. I kind of like the whole switching thing too, in a way. Except that I like it. I don't like it. I don't like it because in domination, it's all about getting the advantage. And let's say, for example, the second you play one round like we did, and we had a significant advantage. We had a very good first round score-wise, 118 to 65, and we had we had 2 flags capped almost the entire round, first half, we'll call it. But then we switch, and then maybe you switch and you can't hold B dom that next round. The enemy team can creep up on you. So I guess you could say that's the one downside I think about the whole switching sides thing, is that you kind of lose your advantage in a way. So if you had the advantage and you're winning and you have, you know, everything going for you, the round ends and then it's a fair advantage again. So I think it gives more chance for comebacks and things. So you have to figure out you have to be able to work the game to win a game. You have to be able to work the flags and the points from both ends of the map. You can't just do it on one end. You know what I mean? And I don't know if this applies to every game, every map, or if it's just Nuketown because it's Nuketown. But it's kind of just what it is, I guess. And I think it's a kind of cool thing. Real looking forward to playing some Search and Destroy. I just want to get some Dead Silence going. You know me. I usually don't play Search until I get that, just because of the fact that you got to be stealthy in Search. I don't know, but apparently there's the guns are pretty solid. Recoil can get really iffy at long range. I don't know. I've been having some trouble. Like when I first started, I talked about it. I had a lot of trouble with the aim. Okay, shout out to the Dragonfire. This thing fucking sucks. Woody's gamer tag was not kidding when he said this thing takes like 3 shots to shoot down. Like, you just touch it and it like falls out of the sky. Like, I don't even know how those people were shooting at me, who was even shooting at me here, or what was going on. But I mean, I didn't even get any kills with it. Like, what the heck? I mean, it's literally the hardest thing to do. But shout out, the Hellfire thing is pretty sweet. It's kind of like mortars, except it doesn't take as long for it to get going, I guess. It's more precise and it's quicker to get. We had a rage quit this game too. I gladly showed you on the scoreboard pull up. Back to live recording. Haven't done that in a while. It's kind of weird actually. You know what I didn't do? I never showed that off that model Moab I got in Modern Warfare 3 to show Corey off. I gotta do that sometime. But I don't know. I can't do impressions of the game yet because it's bouncing. You know what I mean? I haven't found that happy medium yet. And to be honest with you, I'm fading away from Call of Duty. I like other games. You know, I'd rather play. If I didn't want to do Let's Plays, or if I couldn't do that, you know, I'd much rather play. Played like Assassin's Creed or something like that instead of playing Call of Duty tonight. But I want to play Call of Duty. I want to play Zombies. I kind of want to beat the campaign and get the achievements, and I also want to play some more multiplayer, just because it is fresh and I want to play it. I want to see what it has to offer us. You know what I'm saying? But on another note, actually, what was it? It was semi-important too. God damn it. Oh, me and Court talked about how Halo kind of forces you to play as a team. And now Call of Duty is more of a solo game. Halo, you had to play as a team. You know, there's no benefits for getting kills in that game. And getting kills in that game in some ways is hard enough. You know what I mean? You know, Call of Duty is kind of based on yourself progressing really far, not so much as a collaborative effort. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I can't read the score. Actually, let me preview full. It said 32 and something. So, 32 and something final score. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope everyone has a great day, and I will see everybody in the next that Black Ops video, right? Right? Is that what we're doing? Is that what's next? I hope so. I don't know.